He spent nearly 4 decades behind bars for a crime he didn't commit. 38 years. 38 years of lost time, stolen freedom, and a justice system that refused to listen. This is the story of Peter Sullivan, a man the system nearly forgot, but whose fight for truth finally broke through the silence. It was 1987. Peter Sullivan, a young man with his whole life ahead of him, was arrested and convicted for the murder of Diane Sindel. Back then, the investigation was a different world. There was no DNA evidence linking him to the crime, just a handful of questionable witnesses and immense pressure for a quick conviction. From the very first day, Peter insisted he was innocent. He shouted it from the courtroom, he wrote it in letters from his cell, but his voice was drowned out by the gavel of a swift and deeply flawed justice. While the world outside moved on, Peter's world stood still. The Berlin Wall fell, the internet was born, and entire generations grew up, all while he was locked away. Behind concrete walls, he watched his youth fade. He mourned the loss of his mother from afar, unable to say goodbye. Friends and family, once his staunchest supporters, slowly drifted away under the weight of time and distance. But through every lonely day and every hopeless night, Peter held on to one unwavering belief. One day, the truth would come out. He never stopped fighting, filing appeals, and begging for someone, anyone, to take a second look. And then, in 2025, that day finally arrived, thanks to the relentless work of a small legal team. A breakthrough emerged, new DNA testing, a technology that was pure science fiction back in 1987 was performed on evidence from the original crime scene. The results were staggering. The genetic material found didn't belong to Peter Sullivan. It belonged to another man entirely, someone who was never even considered a suspect. After 38 long years, the British Court of Appeal quashed his conviction. Peter Sullivan walked out of the courthouse, free man, finally declared innocent. But when a reporter asked him how he felt, his words were a gut punch, a haunting echo of his stolen years. He said, "They gave me my freedom back, but not my life." How does a man rebuild after losing everything? This isn't just a legal victory. It's a stark reminder of how fragile justice can be. If you believe Peter's story needs to be heard, please share this video. Justice delayed is justice denied. Let's make sure the world never forgets. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe for more stories that deserve to be told.